On March 5th, 1868, history witnessed a dramatic transformation as the U.S. Senate became an unconventional courtroom. The trial of President Andrew Johnson unfolded in a charged atmosphere, a true climax of the political battles that had been brewing since the end of the Civil War. In the aftermath of one of the most turbulent times in American history, President Johnson, who assumed office after Abraham Lincoln's tragic assassination, found himself at the center of a fierce political struggle. His approach to Reconstruction, marked by leniency toward the defeated Confederate states, angered the radical Republicans who envisioned a transformed South built on justice and equality. At the heart of the impeachment was the Tenure of Office Act, a law enacted by Congress in 1867. This act was designed to restrict the president's power to remove certain office holders without the Senate's approval. When President Johnson removed Edwin Stanton, the Secretary of War and a staunch supporter of the radical Republicans, it wasn't just an administrative decision, it was viewed as a direct challenge to congressional authority. The Senate trial turned into a high-stakes political theater. Senators, stepping into the roles of both jurors and legislators, engaged in a battle that went far beyond legal technicalities. In a razor-thin decision, the Senate failed to convict Johnson by a single vote. This narrow escape not only allowed him to remain in office, but also left an indelible mark on the nation's political landscape. Yet even though Johnson survived impeachment, his presidency remained mired in controversy. His conciliatory policies toward the South clashed sharply with the radical Republicans' vision for a fundamentally reformed nation. The ideological rift over how best to reunite and rebuild the country left a legacy of division and debate that resonates even today. In a twist that few could have predicted, Johnson's political journey didn't end with his tumultuous presidency. In 1874, defying expectations, he made a remarkable comeback by winning a seat in the U.S. Senate. Returning to the very chamber where he had once faced impeachment, his re-entry into national politics was symbolic of the deep and often unpredictable currents of American democracy. However, his second act in the Senate was short-lived, as he served just 3 months before his death in July 1875. The impeachment of Andrew Johnson stands as one of the most significant constitutional crises in American history. It highlights the delicate balance of power between the executive and legislative branches and reminds us of the enduring impact of political ideology on governance. This episode serves as a powerful lesson on accountability and the complexities of rebuilding a nation divided by conflict. Thank you for joining us on this journey through one of America's most dramatic political battles. If you enjoyed this deep dive into history, please like, share, and subscribe for more historical explorations. We'd love to hear your thoughts. What do you think would have happened if President Johnson had been convicted? Leave your comments below, and until next time, keep questioning and exploring the past.